everyone. Welcome to the 8th grade ceremony for some of our students fulfilling 5 of Salem Middle School. To our families, thank you for being here to celebrate this big moment. And for surviving the middle school right along with your kids. We know it hasn't been easy. You've helped with math homework that made no sense, endured mood swings worthy of an Oscar, and somehow kept track of all the projects, permission slips, and missing hoodies that we still have. To our teachers and staff, you've done the impossible. You've guided, mentored, and occasionally refereed this incredible group of students. Your patience and dedication deserve a standing ovation. And to our 8th graders, congratulations. You made it through the awkward school photos, group projects, where one person did all the work. You guys know who you are. And the mystery of why the Wi-Fi only stops when you're in the middle of a big assignment. High school is next, and trust me, it's going to be exciting, challenging, and full of brand new learning opportunities. And yes, that's adult code for you still have homework. But today isn't about what's next. It's about celebrating all that you have accomplished. You've grown so much academically, emotionally, and socially this year. Let's get this celebration started with a performance from our 8th grade band under the direction of Miss Brittany Hillenbrand.
Now we will recognize students who have earned Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Students, when your name is called, please stand up and please hold your applause until the very end. Allison Akers, Madeline Arthur, Isabella Bowman, Summer Brandenburg, Mackenzie Brown, Presley Bullock, Jace Canada, Nolan Chasteen, Willow Cheatham, Cole Cisna, Megan Collins, Landon Kugel, Jeremy Davidson, Adley Day, Carissa Gilliott, Riley Gould, Samuel Green, Grace Hammond, Tinley Howe, Carson Hessig, Adelie Hobson, Haley Holland, Kinsley Hollowell, Kylie Jacobs, Jonathan Jensen, Riley Jones, Isaiah Jonathan, Case Carmire, Hadley Keith, Daniel Livers, Ashlyn McQuarrie, Addison Perlee, Reed Perlee, Mason Quinlan, Marissa Redmond, Carter Richards, Xander Root, Landon Russell, Claire Schmaltz, Cragen Shockey, Grace Snyder, Maddox Sparkman, Paisley Stewart, Kylie Whittemore, Kyson Wilson, and Clara Zinzer. Please give yourself a round of applause.
All right, we will now have a performance from our middle school choir under the direction of Miss Sally Todd.
You'll be on this side. okay to my mic here pick up the mic or?
This 8th grade year has been one of the best school years I've ever had. Throughout 8th grade, I've experienced leadership not only by people, but by me too. Now, what is leadership, or what is a leader? A leader is someone who guides or influences a group of people toward achievement. Leaders often have traits such as integrity, motivation, and inspiration. A leader's role typically involves making decisions, setting goals, and using teamwork to achieve a job or responsibility. Leadership can also be found in someone who takes responsibility for their actions and decisions. Showing kindness and respect to others and not being afraid to take charge and help out when it is needed is a big part of leadership. Good leadership also involves being open to feedback while also offering advice and support. To succeed in leadership, you must show the people around you that you're a good person and you're a good leader and that you're worthy of their trust. Being a good leader isn't just about how you work to help others improve, even when that may mean putting others first. 8th grade was a big year of leadership for me, with all the projects I participated in, all the fun trips we have done, and classwork being a little more independent and harder than last year has made me more of a leader. I hope that we all continue to grow and improve toward being better leaders. I've enjoyed middle school with all of you, and that I hope that we have fun in high school. Now I'd like to welcome Maddox Sparkman for his speech.
We've been in middle school for 540 days. It sounds like a long time, but it passed quickly. Marked not by sudden change, but by steady growth. When we arrived, many were uncertain. Some were ready and others were unsure. But all of us learned. We all adapted and managed to manage responsibility, to work through challenge, and to support one another. At first, school seemed like it was mostly about performance, but over time we saw that real growth happens in the effort, not the outcome. Middle school has shown us that progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from trying, learning, and continuing forward. We've also learned that leadership and kindness aren't always loud. They show up in how we treat others, how we listen, how we act when no one is watching. These moments shape us and shape who we are. We've shared a lot, lessons, challenges, moments we'll remember and some we won't. This class is not defined by any one person or event, but by the students as a whole. That connection will stay with us even as we move in different directions. As we leave middle school, we don't leave what we've learned behind. We take it with us. What we've learned here becomes the base we build on next. The future isn't fixed, and that gives us room to grow, to change, and to choose who we become. We don't need every answer. We only need to move forward with purpose, with effort, and a willingness to keep learning.
My name is Mrs. Roby, and I am going to announce the academic awards. You can please clap after each section. Students, if you can stand, and then we'll hold our applause to the end. For the agriculture awards, Allie Akers, Madeline Arthur, Paxton Beecraft, Grayson Ruff, Landon Kugel, Adley Day, Jackson Foreman, Jordan Gobble, Riley Gould, Braden Hankins, Tinley Howe, Carson Hessen, Adelie Hobson, Haley Holland, Kinsley Hollowell, Avery Hubel, Jonathan Jensen, Case Carmeyer, Malachi Lewis, Ashlyn McCurry, Addie Purley, Reed Purley, Mason Quinlan, Marissa Redmond, Carter Richards, Xander Root, Cregan Shopke, Robert Snyder, Maddox Sparkman, Natalie Triplett, and Kylie Whittemore. For the Mathematics Awards, Madeline Arthur, Summer Brandenburg, Adley Day, Riley Gould, Grace Hammond, Tinley Howe, Kinsey Hollowell, Hadley Key, Marissa Redmond, Claire Schmaltz, Craig Chalky, and Paisley Stewart. Isabel Bruff, Landon Krugel, Carissa Gilliott, Adelaide Hobson, Jonathan Jensen, Ashton McCurry, Craig Shockey, Robert Snyder, and Clara Zinzer. Our technology awards go to Grace Snyder and Maddox Sparkman. The art awards go to Grayson Bruff, Celeste Burcham, Jace Canada, Willow Cheatham, Hadley Keith, Ashton McCurry, Grace Snyder, Maddox Sparkman, and Clara Zinzer. And the language arts awards go to Madeline Arthur, Isabella Bowman, Mackenzie Brown, Landon Kugel, Adley Day, Grace Hammond, Tinley Howe, Carson Hessig, Jonathan Jensen, Daniel Livers, Ashlyn McCurry, Gavin McNeely, Xander Root, Robert Snyder, and Clara Zinzer. Now, Mr. Dwayne Malloy is going to announce the PE awards.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Mr. Malloy, Middle School PE. And first of all, thank you for trusting your children with us. We really enjoy them and thank you for that. I'm here to present two different awards. The first award is the Academic Archer Award. We have archery in our PE class and we teach it, and every single child that goes through learns how to shoot a bow. And as you might guess, that's one of our probably most stressful times as teachers, to make sure there's no injuries and no mishaps. I'm going to do it a little differently because I would like to get a couple of pictures for my records. Mrs. Bailey's going to take a couple of pictures. Please hold your applause till the end, and students, when you come up, I would like for you to stand right here so I can get a picture of all of you together. I have 8 that were chosen for the Academic Archer Award, and this award, you had to show accuracy on target, citizenship, integrity, adhering and complying with the rules, as well as just, overall good academics. The recipients of this year's Academic Archer Award are as follows, and please come forward and please hold your applause till the end. Izzy Bowman, Xavier Bowling, Summer Brandenburg, don't mind. Brendan Collins, Grayson Bruff, Jace Canada, Case Carmire, and Mason Quinlan. Thank you guys, you may have a seat. Good job, Jason. The next award is a Presidential Physical Fitness Test. This test, the older you get, the more difficult it becomes. And again, all the certificates for this, students, are in your folders. But this testing, it consisted of 5 different activities. They had to run a mile under a certain time. They had to do push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, get a certain amount in 1 minute. For girls and boys, the standards do vary. And they also had a shuttle run, which they had to get underneath a certain time. These tests, they highlight strength, speed, and endurance. To receive the award, they had to pass all 5 standards in their age group. Last year, as 7th graders, only 7 received the award. Last year, as 7th graders, only 5 received the award. But this year, that list doubled to 10. And again, just like last time, please make a line here so I can get a picture. These 10 winners are Case Carmire, Hadley Keith, Allie Akers, Marissa Redmond, Reed Burley, Carter Richards, Clara Zinzer, Mason Quinlan, Caden Ledford, and Rylan Pollock. Thank you, guys. Miss Caitlin Ellis is up next to present awards.
I'm too short for that. Next, we will be awarding students that receive the Presidential Awards for Educational Achievement. Students, when your name is called, please stand up and stay standing until the end, and please hold your applause to the end. These students are Paxton Meecraft, Lillian Benter, Xavier Bowling, Grayson Bruff, Bella Bruff, Celeste Burcham, Bentley Berger, Anthony Butler, Braden Hankins, Lucas Holland, Hazley Jones, William Keel, Riker Law, Gavin McNeely, Blake Meredith, Rylan Pollock, Ethan Powers, Will Sears, and Kane Smith. Now we present the class of 2029 their certificate of completion for middle school. Students, you may go ahead and get ready. And please hold your applause to the end. Allison Akers. Madeline Arthur. Natalie Barton. Isabella Bowman. Paxton Beecraft. Aiden Binky. Lillian Venter. Xavier Bowling. Summer Brandenburg. Grayson Bruff. Isabella Bruff. Mackenzie Brown. Presley Bullock. Celeste Burcham. Bentley Berger. Anthony Butler. Jace Canada. Ian Carey. Mason Carey. Nolan Chastain. Willow Cheatham. Cole Cisna. Ethan Coates. Brennan Collins. Landon Kugel. Gracie Cornett. Noah Daly. Jeremy Davidson. Adley Day. Nevaeh DeVault. Jackson Foreman. Draven Frederick. Emily Bree. Carissa Gilliott. Jordan Goebel. Avalon Godby. Riley Gould. Gabriel Graham. Elijah Graves. Samuel Green. Olivia Rivera. Brian Hagan. Grace Hammond. Braden Hankins. Justin Harris. Tinley Howe. Weston Hayes. Carson Hessig. Ty Hobbs. Adelie Hobson. Corey Pope. Haley Holland. Lucas Holland. Kinsley Hollowell. Avery Hubel. Kylie Jacobs. Jonathan Jensen. Paisley Jones. Riley Jones. Isaiah Jonathan. Case Carmeyer. Caden Carnes. William Keel. Hadley Keith. Riker Law. Caden Ledford. Malachi Lewis. Daniel Livers. AJ Lucas. Kiergan Markham. Cole Martin. Ashlyn McQuarrie. Brooklyn McKee. Gavin McNeely. Blake Meredith. Liam Minton. Daniel Perry. Rylan Pollock. Emily Powers. Ethan Powers. Addison Curley. Reed Curley. Wyatt Hiles.
I'm just glad you didn't fall, Reed.
Mason Quinlan. Marissa Threadman. Carter Richards. Logan Richardson. Xander Root. Landon Russell. Claire Schmaltz. Cragen Shockey. Xavier Shockey. Will Sears. Corey Smith. Kane Smith. Grace Snyder. Robert Snyder. Maddox Sparkman. Paisley Stewart. Tyler Terrell. Natalie Tremblett. Gwen Tucker. Trevin Waters. Kylie Whittemore. Kyson Wilson. Elena Young. And last but not least, Clara Zinzer.
As we bring this ceremony to a close, I want to take a moment to recognize the incredible journey our 8th graders have had. Today is not just a celebration of academic accomplishments, a celebration of growth, resilience, friendships, and the memories that have shaped who these students are becoming. To our students, as you move on to the high school, remember that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every success is a stepping stone to something even greater. We are so proud of the people you are and excited for the people you are becoming. To the families, teachers, and staff, thank you for your unwavering support, guidance, and dedication. These students could not have made it here without you. Congratulations, class of 2029. Keep shining, keep striving, and never stop believing in yourselves. The future is yours to create. A couple of announcements before we dismiss them. If you're taking your student home, there's sign-out sheets in the lobby. Please make sure you sign out. There's a photo op over there. If your students need to go back to the lockers to get anything,